So we are doing the video from Northwest Passage right now, and it is actually a follow-up to the story from Skull and Bones. We're set about 250 years after those events, and we're following the great-great-grandson of our pirate queen, Marianne Danforth, as he sets off to blaze his own path, connected to the history of exploration in his family, but being pulled forward by something greater than himself. And so right now we're sitting down with the guys, and we've got them in his explorers camp over here. We're about to do a couple takes of performance section in this gorgeous alpine setting here in the Canadian Rockies. We're actually in Nashville, but we got the look. So yeah, that's about it.
So that is what the song is about. Home Free Northwest Passage. I thought it would be easier to do that than for me to explain it. So let's get into the reaction. I don't think I can pronounce the feature's name. So yeah, but there's someone featured in it. Each entered the forest at a place that he himself had chosen, where it was darkest and there was no path. Okay, all right. Joseph, oh my bad, Joseph Campbell. Okay.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient, for which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long-forgotten, lonely cairn of stone.
Hey, nice, Tim. Nice.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to...
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I just wanted to say that voice was phenomenal. I love his like mustache / beard. I don't know what you would call that. Like I don't know, maybe a mustache. I don't know what you would call it. But look at it. Look at the ends of it. He's got it like tied up. That's wild. But what a voice, though. What a voice.
For just one
the harmonies as well.
I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Bro, harmonies on point. That was beautiful. I'm not sure who this... As I said, I can't pronounce the feature's name, but tone of voice was amazing. This is where Home Free, bro, falling back to what we love you. Sorry, does that even make sense? Basically, returning back to what we always love about you, man. These harmonies, like these old school sort of like type of tracks. I say old school, might be like poor wording for me, but you know what I mean? Like the old style of arrangement that he used to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's been a while since they've done something like that, and it's been a while since we've heard harmonies come together from Home Free. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like something like this we just haven't seen in a while, and it's nice to see it because this is what I fell in love. This is the reason why I fell in love with Home Free, as well as their versatility, but this magic that they do, which you can't write, you can't put a finger to it, you can't describe it. It's just the feel of it, you know what I mean? Like, this is what made me fall in love with Home Free, this sort of genre of music, these harmonies, man.
The Northwest Passage to the sea.
Beautiful.
3 centuries thereafter, I take passage overland in the footsteps of brave Kelsey, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Bro, you can cry. You can cry hearing the harmonies, bro. You can cry hearing that, bro. And also it's telling a story as well, you know what I mean? It's a storyline and obviously a sequel to their previous song, Skull and Bones, you know what I'm saying, that we just saw at the beginning, of that little explanation. Bro, it's even more powerful because there's a storyline and they're actually telling you and describing how things are happening from beginning to end. Ooh, bro, if anyone tears up listening to this, I don't blame you. Honestly, I don't blame you. Bro, it's pulling the strings. It's definitely pulling the strings.
And through the night, behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Bro, let's
How
go.
then am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them I left a saddened life, I threw it all away to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again.
Hey, let's go. Beautiful.
For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Oh, beautiful.
For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage
Go on,
to
Basti.
find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Ooh. Woo.
And make a Northwest Passage.
Hey. I like that link.
The sea.
I like that link. You ever seen have you guys seen the easiest way to put it is the movie Thunderbolts. Have you seen the movie Thunderbolts, people? He looks like the guy who was the new Captain America. I can't remember his name. The character's name was called it says US agent. That doesn't really help. I think this is the same guy. He looks just like him. What's his name? His real name is called Wyatt Russell. That's his real name. His character in Thunderbolts, it says US agent, but he was like a Captain America. He replaced Steve Rogers, Chris Evans. Maybe Chris Evans. That was his name. Who played Captain America originally, and then obviously he became Captain America for like temporary. He looks just like him, bro. He looks like Wyatt Russell. Is this Wyatt Russell? Like, literally, bro, I'm looking at his picture right now. They're literally identical. I actually think that's Wyatt Russell. If it's not, this guy looks very similar to Wyatt Russell, bro. big that he got him, bro. If it is Wyatt Russell, it's big that he got him involved for this song. That's amazing. If not, it is what it is. But I like that. I like that, like singing that they done at the back, and obviously they're like in the truck. I think that's quite clever. I think that's quite clever. I think that's clever to have them like that. Yeah, that's clever, man. Hey, that's it. Hey, I'm 90% sure because Adam Rupp was not beatboxing, so I'm 90% sure all of it was actually a cappella. There was no percussion. I think Tim just kind of like supported the bass, and maybe Chance came in now and then and supported the bass. But I actually don't think there was no like any sort of percussions. I don't think there was any of that. It was just purely their vocals. When Rob did his solo, I didn't hear anything, and when Chance did his solo, I didn't hear anything. And then when they harmonized at the end, I didn't hear anything. So I'm assuming like Tim and Chance may have just handled the bass now and then, but who like it was just purely just a cappella, like pure vocals. Beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, this is why we love Home Free. This is the reason why we love Home Free. This, I'm telling you right now, I'm not sure if it's the reason for you, but for me, it's the reason why I fell in love with them. The harmonies, the storytelling, the genres that tick their boxes, that suits them to a T. This suits them to a T. I said this before, but it suits them to a T again. You know what I mean? And this ending was beautiful to hear. This.
One time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort
Oh, the harmony!
Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Hey, hey.
And make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Bro. Beautiful. Bro, Home Free, I've been waiting for you to drop a 10 out of 10 song. I've been waiting. I'm not saying the stuff you've been doing is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the stuff that you're currently doing, bro, is good. Like, it's nice to listen to. I appreciate it, man. But I'll probably say, like, some of them are, like, 7s out of 10. Do you know what I mean? It could drop to a 6, but looking at a 7 out of 10, you haven't dropped, like, a jaw-dropping. Oh, my God. Do you... Like, you know what I mean? Can you hear this sort of, like, song? Do you get what I'm saying? A part where... As I said, I won't blame you. I won't blame you if people got emotional with this. I won't blame you if you start crying hearing this. That it's pulling the strings for me. It's definitely pulling the strings. So it's been a while since Home Tree have literally dropped a banger like this, bro, in a long time. My personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. It's up to you if you want to agree or disagree. But I personally think it's been a while since they dropped a 10 out of 10. God holy. The definition of why Home Free have made their career and gotten to the elite, that gotten to the peak, or gotten to like the level they have gotten to. It's been a while since we heard a song cover like this, bro. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. People, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm gonna leave one large big comment at the top, but I do appreciate you guys obviously checking this reaction out, and obviously supporting Home Free as always, people. I know most of you voted for acapella and solo artists this week. I'm aware I haven't done a lot of acapella, people, but obviously I put out another recent poll. I've been a bit slow at the moment of obviously announcing that. I should hopefully have the announcement already out. If not, I'll be out this Sunday. I've been a little bit busier than usual. I've said it in my pentatonic reaction, but I'll say it now. Guys, I'm back at work now. I'm in like a part-time job, but it's a lot more consuming than I thought, and obviously finding time for this. I'm also doing amateur theatre, so I got rehearsals for a Shakespeare play I'm learning, and then finding time for the gym and all that stuff. It's just, I'm a little bit behind on a few things, but I'm making sure I at least get the reactions out, and I'm on time with that. So if you do want to see more people, I'm gonna keep up with the polls for maybe, actually, do you know what? I'm not going to say anything about the polls for now, because obviously I don't want to say something then obviously take back and do something completely different. So all I'm going to say is, obviously, if you like me reacting to your favorite groups, artists, performers, you know what I mean, like bands, list goes on. Do subscribe, hit that notification button, people. 30,000 subscribers, aim goal target to reach as soon as possible. We're not going to reach it in September. It's not going to happen in September, but we can still get there, people, in October. I wanted it by September because September's end of summer, but it is what it is. We're still going to get there anyway, regardless. But people, do subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm over and out. Until next time, peace.